There have been a lot of updates since this morning, and we have a lot to get through. I'm just going to go right into it. So, Jason Schreier, we'll start with him. He has talked about how he wants to re-emphasize one part of this Xbox story. Half of the 3,200 cuts are happening today, and half are happening in the next 12 months. In other words, even people who survive today's layoffs will have to spend the coming year wondering if they're going to be next. Case in point, the staff of Blizzard Entertainment were told today that they won't hear how the reorganization impacts them until further communications. Now, that's just one division, but we do have a little bit clearer picture as to who will actually be impacted. Starting with Obsidian. Chris Avellone is saying, well, Obsidian did have layoffs, and he elaborated a little bit more, responding to somebody else. And he said, where was it? He responded to me, didn't he? It wasn't just a few layoffs, still getting numbers, but it was a lot of people last I heard. So, I mean, if you know Chris is he worked at Obsidian. I think he's a co-founder of Obsidian. So if anybody's going to know, he's going to know. He worked on New Vegas and a bunch of notable properties over there. Continuing on, though, ZeniMax Online Media is another one. That's about half of id, and ZeniMax Online looks to have lost half of their team too. ESO lost half of its team today. If you've ever enjoyed the game in any way, let these people know their hard-working creative efforts helped make something that brought joy to millions of people. They didn't deserve to be unceremoniously tossed out for shareholder value. And that is in response to Jeff Gardnier, who heard 95 at id. I don't have this confirmed, but I've heard 35 folks at Bethesda Game Studios lost their jobs to layoffs today. Very sad to hear and very rough for a studio that just had one round of layoffs, a very small one in the last 25 plus years. I interviewed those folks over at SGF talking about ESO, and